Hi, welcome to Oklahoma City. This is my first time in Oklahoma. And so I'm staying in Oklahoma City for a couple days and I'm going to explore around. My hotel is actually across the street from the Oklahoma City Thunder NBA team plays. They won the championship last year in 2025. So pretty good team. So I'm just going to go explore around. Welcome to the Adams Family Travelers. Join us as we use our vacation days to travel around as much as we can and enjoy exploring the world. Make sure you join us on our adventures. So back there where the feather statue is, it's really windy today, sorry, is Scissortail Park, which is a big park that they basically revitalized land in downtown Oklahoma City, and I'm going to check that out later. So behind me in this big crystal thing is the Myraid Botanical Gardens. I've heard really good things about it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to it this trip, but they also have this like outdoor area and flowers outside that you can see for free. So I'm just walking around here. It's really beautiful. They've got Tulip Fest going on right now and I can smell all the flowers. So it's just a nice day to walk around the outside part of the Myraid Botanical Gardens. And this Botanical Gardens is right in downtown Oklahoma City, right near the Paycom Center where the Oklahoma City Thunder play. So the free part outside includes a children's garden, dog parks, and then all these walking trails and these water features, which is really nice that this is free. So I'm just gonna check this out. I knew there was a botanical gardens here, but I wasn't expected to stumble on a free part outside. So I'm just gonna walk around. And as part of the Tulip Fest, there's a band here and there's some different food trucks and stuff, which is pretty cool. I just like this outside area. It's right in the middle of the city, which is just very nice to walk around. So there's a streetcar down here in Oklahoma City. It kind of looks like a bus, but it's on a track. So that's something you can ride around as well to explore the city if you don't want to walk. So I am at the memorial for the Oklahoma City bombing. This was a bombing, if you're not familiar, that occurred in Oklahoma City at the federal building in 1995. I mean, crazy that it's been more than 30 years now. I remember being in 5th grade when it happened. We wrote letters to a lot of the children that were impacted. There was a daycare in the building. I think about 19 children died. So they have they have gates of time. So they have this one says 901 and then this one down here says 903. And basically the attack happened at 902. And this symbolizes the innocence before the attack and then at the afterwards. In the middle, the water feature here is 902 when the bombing happened. And this was, and I think still is, the largest domestic terrorism casualties in the United States. And then across over here, they have a chair for each person that died in the bombing. Oh, I think approximately 160s. Just a beautiful memorial here. There's also a museum, which I'm going to check out. I do remember the bombing, and obviously the aftermath with the trials and whatnot of Timothy McVeigh. So even though I was young, so I thought this would be, a symbolic thing to check out while I'm in Oklahoma City. It's what first hearing of Oklahoma City, really. I didn't know a lot about it. And this is a federal, site as well. chairs here is really somber. Each chair has a name on it to represent a person that died in this attack. And the smaller chairs, like the one there, represent the children that passed away, and they're all scattered through, which is so sad. This is a great memorial, and I just am walking through and paying my respects to the victims. I just can't imagine going to work or daycare one day and having this horrific event happen. I mean, these people's worlds were ripped apart, and I think that this is a beautiful memorial to them. The outside part of the memorial, I'm not sure if there's any cost for inside, but this part here is free to walk around, and apparently at night it's all lit up, and so I'll have to come back and check it out at night. But it's just a beautiful reflection, pool and memorial for those who passed away. So behind me right here is it's called the Survivor tree. And basically this tree remains standing, through the bombing. So the museum is not run by the federal government. It costs $18 to get in. It was very well done. I was in there about an hour and 15 minutes. They take you through the whole story of the bombing. The one room takes you through, this hearing at the water board. They were having a hearing. It was across the street from the Federal Bureau building, and so they caught the whole thing on tape. Basically, you're listening to this hearing, and then all of a sudden you hear these booms on the recording. It made you feel like you were there, and then take you through the whole wreckage, the search, the aftermath of people trying to get their children out of the daycares. It was just so sad. Just a really great museum. Also they had this exhibit about all the letters that were sent by children to Oklahoma City, which is something I remember doing. And then, they went through the trial of Timothy McVeigh. The museums in the old, a newspaper building that was across the street. And then they also had a gallery of all the victims with pictures and, tokens, given by their families. It was very well done, very somber. I definitely recommend it if you're here in Oklahoma City, and to at least come to the memorial here and pay tribute to the victims. So I'm back at the Myraid Botanical outside gardens, and I just got a place to sit. I first stopped at Clarity Coffee, which I had read. I kept like searching for some of the best coffee in OKC, and that I kept seeing that name. I tried it. Their coffee was so good. Like, it wasn't very sweet, and I usually like really sweet coffee, but you could tell it was quality coffee. It was really good. I also got an apricot scone there. They have pastries. Now I did go around 1 o'clock, so they had a limited amount of pastries. Sorry, there's a bug. But I'm not usually a big scone person, but the apricot scone was really good. I just needed to eat. I've been up since 3 a.m. when my flight left, and I hadn't eaten yet. It's 1 p.m. now. I hadn't eaten, and I needed coffee. So got that. The coffee was really good. I definitely recommend Clarity Coffee, and the baristas were so nice. They were striking up a conversation with me. They were just so friendly. Everyone here in OKC has been really friendly. So I really like that about the city. Obviously the city has had some tough times, and they're really rebuilding, revitalizing, and, that's shown by just the city, the people, and the weather here is gorgeous. It's like around April, and, like in the 80s, which is nice. kind of hot actually, in jeans. And I'm just kind of chilling here. Um, Probably go to Scissortown Park first. Next, um, just wandering around the gardens again, the Myraid Botanical Gardens. And there, I saw that there is a, Ferris, not a Ferris wheel, that's otherwise, and see, there's a carousel here. There's a Ferris wheel across town, by the river, I think, or by water. It looks kind of far away on the map, so I'm not sure if I'll get it there, at least not today. So I'm gonna wander around the Myraid Botanical Gardens and probably, maybe Scissortail Park. Um, so now that, I have been at the botanical gardens twice and I've really enjoyed it. I'm usually not a big flower botanical gardens person, but, I just looked in the Crystal Bridge Conservatory, which is the inside part. It's only $10. I'm already here. I think I may go check it out. I thought it's beautiful outside. And the city itself is just really clean. I've seen some homeless people. I mean, it's a city, but, yeah, relatively, I've been walking around. It feels safe. Like any city, I don't think I would walk around at night, but that has nothing to do with Oklahoma City. That's just me, being right now I'm a female alone. I would never walk alone at night. But, um, everything seems really safe. It's a walkable city, at least the downtown portion I've been in. I'm really enjoying it so far. So I'll probably do the botanical gardens and make my way over to Sizzletail Park. And then I'll probably just relax for the rest of the evening because I'm starting to get exhausted. Maybe pick up some more coffee on the way. So I am in the Crystal Beach Conservatory. It was $10.50 to enter. It's gorgeous in here. Like, it's in that big glass thing I showed before, and it's just beautiful with all sorts of flowers. So I'm going to walk through. I figured I had time, and it really is not that expensive. So let me check it out. There's also more on the tulips in here. It's part of Tulip Fest. And also signs under each plant to tell you exactly what it is, which is great because I know nothing about plants and flowers. They're just really pretty. It's also really hot in here because most of these are tropical plants. So just take that in mind before you visit. Make sure you dress appropriately. They also have places where you can smell the different scents of what the flowers or spices smell like, which is pretty cool. So I just came out of the indoor Crystal Bridge Conservatory. I took about a half hour in there. It was really hot. You can see my face is all red. It was neat. As someone who's not super into flower, I just like to look and see if they're pretty. I don't really care about the types of trees and flowers and plants. I don't know if it was worth it. It was kind of small. Um, if you love flowers though, and like that kind of thing, I think it would definitely be worth it. But this is how I see it. I love the outdoor part better, and I definitely think that's worth it. I kind of saw it as a donation to help upkeep the whole place. So really, if you think about it that way, the outdoor park's gorgeous. And behind me is the children's garden. There's like a little playground and stuff. Just this is a beautiful part of, and the fact that it's right downtown Oklahoma City is crazy. So I'm gonna make my way over to Scissortail Park. So I am in Scissortail Park, which is a 70-acre park in downtown Oklahoma City as part of revitalization efforts. They built this park. It's really beautiful, and I'll show you behind me then where the park actually is. But just amazing that this huge park is right in downtown Oklahoma City. Across is the Stadium for the Thunder, and just the city. It's pretty cool. So you can see all the green space behind me. Now it doesn't even look like I'm in a city. And obviously other city, but this is just, I think they've done a great job of making Oklahoma City green. And I really, really think this is a beautiful city. Also right there behind me is Spark Snack Bar, which is like a snack bar where you can get food in in Scissortail Park. So behind me is an amphitheater, and then of course this way is all the green space. It's just gorgeous. Green space as far as you can see. So elsewhere in the park there are pickleboard where you can play pickleball. You can play I believe tennis. There is like uh um soccer pitch, different sports, and then there's also like a water area where you can rent paddle boats, which is pretty cool as well. So behind me is a little children's rock climbing wall and also a children's playground. So I'm just kind of walking and strolling around. I wouldn't mind finding the water, but kind of just strolling. At this point, what I'm waiting for is I am not sure if my hotel room's ready yet. So I'm just going to keep strolling around a little bit. I hope to find the water, and then I'll probably go check if my room's ready. So found the water, there's a pedestrian bridge, and looks like some bigger bridge in the back. I don't know what that is. But it's just gorgeous. I think I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit and enjoy the water. It's so peaceful here. I'm sure this is a weekday. On the weekends, I'm sure this gets crazy busy. But right now, it's super peaceful and it's breezy out, so it's not like super hot. It's just gorgeous. So I'm gonna walk back to my hotel. It's actually just right across the street from Scissortail Park, just at the beginning where I started. It's just gorgeous. And I found out this bridge behind me is called the Scissortail Bridge. Um, I just love this green space in Oklahoma City. I'm not sure. I have to go get dinner later, but I am quite exhausted. So I didn't get much sleep last night and tried to sleep on the plane. So, I've had fun strolling around Oklahoma City, and I've loved my first taste of the city. I think I have one other full day to explore. Um, but if I don't um see you know, I'll see. I might be back tonight, but otherwise, thank you for watching.